Yes, it is that time again for Brooklyn Traders. It is that time. It is that time again, y'all. It's time for the show. Y'all knew we wasn't gonna go a whole day without no show. What was y'all thinking? Welcome everybody. Albeit a bit late, but the show must go on. I want to welcome everybody to the stage. I want to thank everybody for being here. I am your host, Charles Becco, and I am joined on this stage by Megan, not to be confused by Megan the Stallion. That's Megan, the certified financial planner. Boom. Megan, please introduce yourself to the crowd.
Happy Monday, everybody. I am Megan. I am a financial advisor and tax strategist, certified financial planner, long-term care specialist, and enrolled agent with the IRS. I'm also a member of the Brooklyn Traders Group. Here with you on Day Trade Intelligence tonight, lightning round, buy, sell, or hold. Go ahead and click the greenhouse above my head to follow the group and get notifications when we go live. Follow Charles, so when he goes on, you can catch. Sometimes he does pop-up rooms. Otherwise, lightning round is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Back to you, Charles.
All right, great. And so, we did pin, we did pin the link above here on the stage, so you guys, ladies and gentlemen, can join the YouTube. So we do appreciate that. Alrighty then. All right, so lots to discuss here in the market. EVs went hog wild. Megan, what did you think about today's action with the EVs?
I mean, it was exciting with the infrastructure bill. There's a lot of things that were going off. Industrials, EV plays, all that kind of good stuff. So a lot to watch and a lot yet to come. Charles, are we breaking down tickers tonight?
Oh yeah, we're taking tickers.
Yep. So if you want to back channel me your ticker so that you can watch Charles break it down live to see if you want to buy, sell, or hold the ticker, go ahead, back channel me those tickers. And then for those of you that just want to follow along, the pinned link above will take you right to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to it so that you can see past classes that we've done, some amazing call-outs with huge returns, and just so you can get notifications to keep following anytime that we go live. So click that link, hop on the YouTube, and back channel me your tickers. Get them in quick because we always fill up fast, and you want to get them in if you want your ticker done tonight. Charles, I got the first ticker for you whenever you are ready.
Yep, we're definitely putting it together there. And you know, we actually had some tickers backed up. I see my man Teef. What's up, Teef? Teef was good. So I see Teef wants to look at Mara. I've got Visa. What do you have, Megan? You got FSR?
I got FSR. That's the only one I've gotten. So,
okay.
Oh no. Master O. Thanks, Master O. X, which is steel.
Okay, we got X. Okay, let me just make sure. I see Disney there. I can already tell you Disney's in the long setup. That's
Lucid.
Okay, we got X. So yeah, some of these are infrastructure plays for sure. I see Bitcoin plays for sure. FSR, Lucid. Yup. Got that. Let me check out
the Qs for Master O.
The Qs. Okay, Qs for Master O.
Mara for Teeth.
Got you. I see ATVI pins.
I think we're gonna be full right now.
It's okay. ATVI pins and NVDA. Hey,
Sundial for Teeth.
You said Sundial? Okay.
Yeah, I'll throw it in.
Okay.
You got it.
Pins, NVIDIA. I'm actually going to start out with how I took a loss today. Right?
On what?
Airbnb.
Oh, yeah.
Let's also cover the earnings plays, right? So we got PayPal.
Oh, Roblox.
Of course, Roblox.
Was AMC tonight?
AMC was tonight, so we got to cover AMC.
Yep.
There's AMC. Palantir's tomorrow. You know what? Let's look at Palantir as well. I'm gonna just fill it up, so we gonna go. You know, the crowd has been waiting quite some time, and I'm sorry, couldn't be helped today. We were having technical difficulties. Go ahead.
I think ATER was tonight. That was one that you and I were looking at with a weekly squeeze. It missed earnings, but the stock went up last time I checked. ATER.
Which one?
Tonight. ATER.
ATER, okay. Yeah, a lot of those meme stocks, they're gonna miss, or they're not gonna have good earnings. Like I could already.
I think that one had a weekly squeeze, and I think it went up even though it missed earnings. So we'll throw it on the thing to look at it.
Okay, so these are the takers. We can't have any more. I mean,
no, we are full.
Yeah. So team, the takers are okay. We've got FSR, Mara, Visa, X, US Steel, Disney, Lucid, the Qs, SNDL, Pins, Airbnb, PayPal, Roblox, AMC, Palantir, and ATER. Oh, there's Lemonade too, right? So let's look at Lemonade. And I threw on like 5 of these, right? So, you know, we can't blame the audience for all these.
I got another one that I missed because we had so many, and it's one of mine, Visa, and I'll tell you, it's in a high low long setup.
Oh, yeah, we got Visa. We got Visa.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so shoot, let's get right to it then, right? All right, and team, you know, again, apologize for the hour. It's just what it is. Let us get to it. All right, what's going on with Fisker, right? So Fisker's got a nice little pattern here. As you guys know, here's the accumulation phase. We've been talking about it forever. There it is. We need to get above 22, and that's it, okay? So we are teaching a class via the pre-market movers. The Eventbrite is actually in the YouTube, okay? So if you go to the YouTube, there's an Eventbrite for the class that we're going to teach. And so we're actually going to break down the market phases, right? And so we talk a whole lot about the market phase. I can tell you right now, this is market phase 1, right? Which is going to be very different than Lucid. That's in a market phase 2, right? Phase 1 going sideways. Phase 2 is when you get the breakout, right? And so right now, Fisker's not ready. Fisker's not ready. I can't say it's underperforming, right? Because it is moving, right? It's moving off of the 50 from 14 to 19. That's nothing to sneeze at, right? But yeah, Fisker, in my opinion, will not be interesting until it can break $22. That's when we'll be interested in Fisker. But in terms of the move right now, it is a nice little move. If you're looking at the stock individually and not on the longer term chart. Anytime I see these dojis on top of a huge run, I get a little nervous, especially when it's sitting on top of the ATR chart. So expect a possible reversion to the mean, which may be a pullback to the 1766 or 1642. A close below 1865 will signify a short setup on the daily time frame, and I would look out for that on Fisker. Let me just go on to the Qs here. I'm getting very bearish on the Qs, okay? Yeah, I mean, we're almost in a short setup, right? I will tell you what, though. There's a weekly squeeze here on the Qs, right? So even if we come short, right, I think we're just going to retest this 390, 391 area, somewhere between 390 and 385, and I think we're going to bounce like the devil. I do not look at the Qs this week being weak at all. There's just too many things like coming into form, right? Like as you know, Tesla cools off, you got something like NVDA heating up. Now, Tesla has a higher weighting, I believe, than NVIDIA in the Qs, but if more money keeps flowing to, you know, NVIDIA, right, then that you know, NVIDIA could help carry the Qs, you know, the same way Tesla did, right? So that's that. But again, Qs is in a short setup. No, it will be in a short setup very soon. 397.33 is your level. You can't look at the Qs without looking at the SPY. Okay, I know it's not on the list, but same thing here. Again, right? 367.02 is still the number on SPY that we're looking for a break, for a retracement back. I can't even call it the mean. Maybe just a simple 8 EMA touch and go. Maybe if it gets nasty, right? Maybe it's a 456, right? That's the SPY. look at the VIX here. Here's the thing, right? The last couple of days, right? The VIX has been positive, right? Positive MACD cross on the VIX. Just you know, got this little touch up here, right? And the team, anytime the VIX starts flashing some buy signals, you folks got to be very careful, okay? Yeah, I'm tempted to look at the put call ratio. I know y'all folks don't know what that is, but let me go check. It's just been low, and we made a fresh low last Friday at 31, right? And so, yeah, anytime you get down these low levels here like this, you know, it wants to rip back up. And the put call ratio is a ratio between puts and calls. So right now, I'm just looking at the put call ratio, super low, hit a low of 31, meaning the majority of people are long calls rather than puts. And, you know, if everybody's long calls, what you think is going to happen? You know? Rug pull. Right? So, folks, I want y'all to be very careful out there. So, regardless of whatever ticker you guys are playing with, you got to be careful. You got to be cognizant of this, right? Low put call ratio. Think about it. The VIX is up, right? And a lot of the time, SPY was up. Okay, SPY was barely up today. I know Qs just went negative, right? But for the last couple of days, the Qs have been up while the indices, the VIX has been up while the indices have been up, right? And so that is a bearish signal, okay? So look out for that. But again, to me, based on these chart patterns, I'm thinking whatever kind of bearishness that we do get in the market will be bought up. It just looks crazy. Inflation is a boon for the stock market. So, you know, I mean, there's many different things. Again, look at Bitcoin here. As long as money keeps flowing into, you can say, the riskier assets, right? Just hit over 100% all-time highs here on the Febs here. Next level on Bitcoin is 87,000, okay? I'm not saying it's going to get there, right? But if you look at Bitcoin here, we got a daily MACD cross right there, okay? As soon as we had the, let me kind of move this over, make sure you guys can see. Okay, as soon as we had this weekly squeeze, it's not weekly squeeze, weekly MACD cross that began on August, it's been off to the races, right? And so, yeah, this looks like super bullish on Bitcoin here. Again, not to say that you can't have a rug pull, right? But chart-wise, these things look very, 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 very strong. But yeah, team, no more tickers. You know, I'm sorry, we have enough. Take a look at Disney here. So Disney's already in a long setup. I'll let you know that now. It's been in a long setup since it's been a long setup since Friday, right? So we were under the 50, over the 50, pullback. Not a fantastic move out of Disney. Whatever. I do like the fact that the 8 is crossing over the 21 EMA here. So even if it wants to just fall under the 50, the 8 should catch it here on the daily time frame. And so I would be more bullish than bearish on Disney, although I do see some warning signals on the weekly time frame that some of the momentary bullishness may turn to bearishness over a longer term time frame, right? So just be careful with Disney. This chart is in trouble. Even on the daily time frame, right? You can see where the trouble is, right? The issue with Disney here is that you actually have a death cross, right? You have the 200 simple crossing over the 50 simple. That's a death cross, right? A lot of programs, a lot of algorithms are programmed to sell that automatically, right? Portfolios and hedge fund managers are looking at that is not a good thing, for sure, okay? That's a death cross. This is something that's going to take a longer time to fix, right? So you might have a retracement back to the mean, right? But there's something wrong with this Disney chart, okay? So, hey, you could play the pops to Disney, but if those pops get faded, you know what happened, okay? There's again, if you guys don't see this, okay, I'm bringing it to your attention. There's a death cross on Disney here, and until this thing fixes itself, Disney may be in a chop fest, even if it intends to go more to the upside. That's Disney right there. Gonna take 2 more tickers and we'll have a quick reset let's take a look at pins. Okay, sorry, I missed pins from last week, so whoever wanted me to cover it, there it is. Tell you what, pins is almost in a long setup, right? So we want to close above 47. We're going to close above 47 on pins, and then you guys could take that long. Okay, again, simple retracement play. I got some targets for you. Target that, what's that going to be now? That's going to be the 21. It's 48.91, then the 50 at 52. So once pins kind of, wants to fix itself just a bit here, first target will be 48.91, or you can call it 49, and then 52 on pins for a retracement play. That's pins. Here I got a little smacked up a little bit by Airbnb. Okay, played Airbnb right out the gate this morning because I really liked the previous pattern. I liked how we closed next to the highs. Pop from 203 up to 212, right? It's a nice big move, and then something that no day trader wants to see, right? You get this. I call this the Christmas tree pattern, right? Kind of open up and just fade all day. Womp, womp, womp. Team, it happens. Statistically, these things happen. I call this the Christmas tree when you kind of get a pop, right, and open and just fade, right? And it makes sense, right? We hit the 786 on the Feb levels, pull back right off of that. We were just fighting right under the 786 all day, and it just, at the end of the day, we gave it the ghost. Formed an inverted hammer, so I'm not swinging this, okay? Made money last week, gave some back this week. That's just how the cookie crumbles on Airbnb. If we get a close below 199.52 tomorrow, Airbnb will be in a technical short setup, but I could imagine that the bulls will come out to buy it, right? So if Airbnb, right, which albeit, right, and my fault, it is very extended here. If Airbnb wants to come down to 182, 184, I would say that would be a nice little buy zone there, okay? So there you go on Airbnb. I could imagine, especially on this weekly time frame, it does look good, right? So if we get down, especially to those 180 levels, it'd be a nice buy zone for Airbnb. Megan, would you please do us the honor and the favor, please, to give us a reset?
Absolutely. So welcome to the lightning round, buy, sell, or hold, where you give us the tickers and Charles will break it down live for you on YouTube. We are full on tickers already tonight, but you can save them and come back. We are here Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. If you click that pinned link above our heads, that will take you to the YouTube so you can watch us break it down. I just want to take a moment and thank our sponsor, Cirilla, for their natural, organic green tea that has a give back program to Rwanda and some African Healing Exchange to teach entrepreneur skills and different things like that. You can check out Cirilla on Amazon. Charles can swear by it. He did some all-nighters because he took it and was feeling good on that Cirilla of a natural green tea energy drink. So feel free to check that out. You can get it on Amazon. It's a great place to get it. So again, we are breaking down your tickers. We've already gone through a few. We've got some left. Check out the YouTube. While you're on there, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Charles, back to you for the next ticker to break down.
Oh, man. Thank you so much, Megan. And if you go through our YouTube links, there is a link for the Cirilla. The last two videos don't have it because we need to kind of update it, right? But the majority of our videos do have a link that you could go to get Cirilla on Amazon, right? I think there's like a special $5 discount or something on a case. There's something like that. There's some promotion going. So again, if you're interested, team, I'm letting you know it tastes great. Great. It's energy tea. That's all I could call it. It's organic, well-to-do energy tea, and you're helping out folks. It's got a story. Megan, you got something to add?
Oh, sorry, I just didn't.
Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, so yeah, drink some really, y'all. All right. So that's Airbnb. So, team, I like Airbnb. Airbnb is on my list of tickers to watch every single day. Okay. Definitely not going to revenge trade this, but again, I'm just going to wait for the pullback. I thought maybe we could go up. Everything was going up today. I mean, just look at NVIDIA. Again, NVIDIA is something that we've been talking about every single day, right? Nice little move on NVIDIA. Okay. NVIDIA's moving off in the metaverse, right? Facebook's virtual world that they're creating. So this NVIDIA, I mean, it's super extended, right? I don't even want to think to look at what the RSIs are. The RSI on NVIDIA is just as high as Tesla. It's sitting almost at 96%. It gets hotter than that, and we're gonna almost be off the charts, right? So at some point, again, NVIDIA has to give up the ghost, right? And at that point, right, you gotta tap out, okay? So folks, I can't say. I mean, NVIDIA has been a good scalp both for bulls and bears, but I can't say to be swinging on NVIDIA up here. Okay, it's just, I mean, again, the RSI is sitting at 96, right? Tesla's not on the list, but I do have to look at Tesla. Again, Tesla's on a knife edge right here, right? The team, I didn't need for news to come out that Elon Musk was going to sell, whatever. I just look at the charts. Like, you had an RSI that touched 98, again, almost off the charts here, right? And then, he made a new high while the RSI was losing strength. That's bearish divergence, team. We talk about things like that. And, we're getting a pullback here, right? So, right now, we're sitting at the top of the ATER range. I mean, for something that is just so extended, I'm thinking we could at least, and we may not. I mean, you like to have theories, you like to have these kind of rules, but it doesn't have to happen that way, right? I mean, I don't even recall a time where the eight simple moving average was sitting on top of the ATR chart. I mean, that's just bonkers, right? I imagine that we could potentially come down and test the 1050 area, but I'm not gonna hold my breath there. But yeah, Tesla down 5% today. Just super extended on every time frame, right? So I would let Tesla cool off before hopping back in. So just be careful, team. Okay. Nice effort by the bulls today, though, to kind of, we came down to 1131, went up, faded back down, and we did make a higher low, right? So some steam for the bulls, but team, I would just let this play kind of cool off. It's still super extended here. You see this daily MACD losing some strength there, right? I would just give Tesla some time. Okay, it's been fantastic for us, right? So that's Tesla right there. I know that wasn't on the list, but we just had to see. My man Mike Cherry. Mike is not here normally. So because he's not a normal person that's here every day, let's take a look at Smurf for Mike. He said that he made 100% on Smurf. Hey, Mike, I don't know what the heck this is, but again, this chart looks kind of like Tesla, looks kind of like NVIDIA, right? I'm sure this thing, again, hot RSIs, right? Sitting at 91. I'm not looking to buy something with RSI above 90, okay? Those are sell zones, team. You want that RSI to cool off before you hop into something like this. I mean, yeah, could it go up? Could it go to 10 or whatever you want it to go to? Sure, right? But likely, what's statistically likely to happen? Statistically, it's likely that these things get clapped, right? Not keep going. So before it collapses under the weight of its own stock price, right? Just let it cool off. Nice move, though, on Smurf. Okay, so if you made money on this, Mike Cherry, congratulations on that. Let's look at AMC after earnings. AMC down $2 after earnings, which is not really that terrible, right? I didn't get a chance. Oops, sorry about that. It's my alarm. I didn't get a chance to look at to read AMC's earnings, unfortunately, so I have no idea what's going on. I will tell you this, right? On a daily time frame, you do want this ticker to hold above 45, all right? If AMC could hold above 45, I would be bullish AMC. If AMC is under 45, I will be bearish AMC. Okay? Why am I saying that? It's on top of the trading channel, right? Oh my gosh. Everyone's calling me right now. But anyway, AMC is sitting on top of the trading channel here. And so if we could stay above 45 here on AMC, then I'm looking to be more bullish rather than bearish. Megan, you got something to say about AMC? Oh, maybe she just unmiked. Just want to make sure here. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure you guys can hear me, right? Hey, raise your hand if you could hear me. I don't see my mic going. I think Clubhouse might have froze. Could you guys raise your hands if you can hear me? You guys on YouTube? I don't know. I think something made it happen to the Clubhouse. Oh, we lost Megan there. Hey, you guys can hear me on Clubhouse? Raise your hands if you could hear me. I don't see my mic going. Let me see here. People are sending me messages. Oh, nobody can't hear me. Okay. I think... Okay, you guys can't hear me. Okay, let me leave and come back. Okay, hold on. Let me join room in progress. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay, there we go. Okay, you guys can hear me now. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure, yeah, something happened with the Clubhouse. It froze. But anyway, I think I'm back. Thank you, Moji. I did see you send me a message that you couldn't hear me. I appreciate that. I was talking. I don't know what happened. Anyway, on to the show. Okay, cool. Yeah, the YouTube is good. Thank you, Jonathan. All right, so basically, team, with AMC here, this is what I want to see. This is game time, right? The power is in the Bulls' hands here on AMC, right? You got a fresh MACD cross. You got momentum coming. Hey, we just need to hold above 45. If we can hold above 45, I'll be bullish AMC. If we're below 45, I will be bearish AMC again. I'm sorry, YouTube. I know you guys heard that twice, but I just needed to say that for our Clubhouse people. Again, we got to support the crowd, right? So that's AMC right there. Okay. Next up on this list is Lemonade. Let's look at Lemonade, right? They had earnings as well. Lemonade. Oh, we have to look at PayPal as well. So Lemonade down $4 after earnings. It's holding at the hourly 200, right? You know what, team? I would use this opportunity to buy Lemonade, right? Actually, yeah. I would look at this as more of a buy signal for Lemonade if you like it long term. Okay, that's Lemonade. PayPal here. Oof! Oh man, PayPal getting smacked. Whoo! I knew PayPal popped to 244, and I did add some shares today, thinking that maybe PayPal could come around, but man, it's getting smacked around. Hey, you know what, team? I'm just so glad that I added shares of PayPal and not options, right? Because if these were options, you get crushed, right? Especially if the implied volatility was too high, you could get crushed going both ways, both long and short, right? So, I honestly, I'm looking at PayPal here. I'm just glad that I did not buy options in PayPal, right? I did notice that the options were a little wonky. They're a little juiced up, so I stayed away. I just added some shares, and you know what? Losing a few bucks per share, that's not going to hurt me, okay? So, yeah, I'm just going to hold on to some PayPal shares and reevaluate what I want to do for tomorrow, okay? I do expect PayPal to do something. Again, I did mention in the previous lightning round that PayPal did have, like, the craziest, like, the worst chart, really. I mean, the weekly 200 is down here. We are how many bucks? We're like 40 bucks under, now 50 odd dollars under the daily 200, right? So PayPal, I mean, as of right now, it's just in a free fall, right? So that's just PayPal. I was thinking that maybe this RSI was getting pretty cold here, but it looks like it wants to get a little colder, okay? I'm surprised. You know, PayPal is a really great company, right? So again, haven't read the earnings, but you know, this is PayPal here. That is that. So let's look at ATER. So I know Megan want to look at ATER here. So apparently they had bad earnings, right? But they did well. Stock is up like $1.60. $1.50 after hours. Let's look at ATER. ATER came into this thing with a technically stronger chart, right? So we already knew that. Let me make this one, right? So we can See what's going on here. Yeah, ATER looks like it's been just down forever, right? So what's happening with ATER is what I kind of thought might have happened to PayPal. We had a situation where the chart looks something like that on Lyft, right? Where Lyft was just down, 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 and then they had good earnings, and then PAL, right? You had a nice move out of Lyft, right? I was kind of hoping that PayPal had a similar move where, again, PayPal was just down, 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 and we actually came down to like a support level, like right around here. I figured they was going to try to pull some kind of double bottom there. Let me just kind of show you here on PayPal. Again, this is just an idea, right? You know, ideas are just ideas. They don't have to work out. And team, trust me, when I get things wrong, I'm totally fine with saying, hey, we got that one wrong, right? So I'm thinking we could have double bottom right there on PayPal, but hey, PayPal wants to get clapped up some more, so we're not going to fight it. ATER, on the other hand, again, nice little move after hours. ATER becomes more interesting to me once it passes over $8 there. That's ATER. Let's look at Palantir for earnings on tomorrow. Palantir here. Okay. Palantir looks good. I like the fact that we're making higher lows. I like the fact that we're sitting closer to the top of the channel. I like the fact that this cup and handle is condensing more to the upside here. Instead of it being like a long, like loopy shape like that, I like the fact that it's getting like tight and condensed, right? We have squeezes on the 3-day time frame. We have squeezes on the 4-day time frame. We got squeezes on the weekly time frame. So if you ask me, Palantir is prepped to potentially have some good earnings. Megan, any thoughts on Palantir at all?
I was just pulling it up on my charts here. We just got a MACD cross positive on the weekly, so that's a bullish sign to me. Just looking at some other charts real quick. Little tiny squeeze on the 4-hour went off, still positive on the MACD, so that looks good. I mean, I would say more bullish as well, but you never know going into earnings. I mean, ATER missed and it went off. We've had people do really well and go down, so I would just say be very careful because it is going into earnings, but it does look bullish to me.
Right, I think I saw a little piece of the PayPal, and I believe like there was some issue with guidance, right? PayPal also revealed that Venmo, I think the initial pop in PayPal was due to, they disclosed that there was some kind of deal between Venmo and Amazon, which made PayPal go up 4% after hours, but when last I checked, it was like down 4 or 5% after hours, right? I think the majority of things that we were looking for, to potentially play for earnings, the majority of them didn't pan out, and I'm actually so glad that I didn't play options for earnings today. The one that actually did well was Roblox, right? And it did massively well, right? Didn't take the play on Roblox. I felt like the options were a little juiced up. I think Roblox is probably the most important chart that we have tonight, and so I do want to end on this. The Roblox chart here, right? We broke all the way above all these levels, right? We're sitting at about 98.60 right now. If we could just hold this 93 area here, Roblox could make some new highs and do something really, really well. So that's basically it. Megan, could you tell the folks again how they could get Suitability? Because I have some questions about that. Can you give us a last reset before we get out of here?
Absolutely. So I'm just going to give a couple things in the recap. So Sarilla, you can actually go onto Amazon and search it, Sarilla, Sarilla tea. It is a green natural tea. Fantastic, by a good friend of Charles and our sponsor. So go check that out. The other thing I will mention is brooklyntraders.net, and I can actually pin that to the top here. So that's where you're going to go to check out how to become a Brooklyn Traders or sign up for the newsletter if you want that, which is free. Also in the YouTube link, if you haven't clicked it already, I'll leave it up for a minute. There is a link to the free portion of our Discord. So you can go in there. While you're in the YouTube getting that free Discord, go ahead and subscribe to YouTube. Follow the mods on Clubhouse. follow the Day Trading Degens house, and make sure you stop by every Monday, Wednesday, Friday to get your tickers broken down. Charles, any final words from you? Or we've got a couple tickers. I don't know if we're going to get to those tonight or push those off till Wednesday.
Actually, you know what? I do want to. So so for me, I don't like to always cover all the cryptos because to me, I just look at Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is doing well, all of them is going to be okay. I do want to hit up ChargePoint, Blink, and AMD because they are our title. They are our title ones here, right? So what's happening with AMD here? Just an incredible, beautiful chart, right? Phase 1, phase 2, just smash, right? The RSI is doing what it needs to do. We could go higher. Okay. Do we have targets for AMD? Let's see. Just a disgusting move. That's a disgusting move. Man, all targets have just been smashed. Right? 60. What was that? 460. 165, 170, maybe on AMD. I say AMD goes higher. Okay. Here's the thing, and I think it's an idea that we shared already, right? Again, AMD is part of our long-term portfolio, full disclosure. An idea that we shared, right? You know, when the AMD NVDA conversation comes up, you folks have to understand, AMD makes chips, right? It makes processors. It makes CPUs. It makes GPUs. So they're competing, right, with the number one chip maker in the world, okay, Intel, like for CPUs. And then they're competing with the number one graphics card maker in the world, which is NVIDIA, right? So who's to say what AMD is worth? And what's crazy is they're going toe-to-toe with NVIDIA, and their chips hands down beats Intel. Hands down. So I'm sure that's the reason why they got this huge contract. Totally missed this whole move. Did not get to trade this the last couple of days. I'm a little salty, dog, because this is a bellwether ticket for us. Like, this is something that, you know, we've been in Brooklyn Traders been playing around with since $50, right? So very sad to not have participated in this recent leg up, but again, congrats to the longs. It is getting a little hot here. It could continue to get hotter. Okay, so that's AMD there. ChargePoint. Okay. You know, fresh MACD cross here. Team, we could go higher, right? I mean, think about it like this, right? ChargePoint hit $50 without an infrastructure bill, right? So what should ChargePoint be now? That's just it. I mean, this is more of a fundamental argument. It's nothing to do with technicals at all. Same thing here. Oh my goodness, Blink looks amazing. Look at Blink. Oh my goodness, look at Blink. Look at this weekly chart on Blink, y'all. I say Blink wants to go back to $60. But oh my goodness. Let me see here. I got price targets on Blink. Hey, Megan, you ready? Hey, tell Sabrina she's going to be excited. Sabrina's going to
Hold on, I'm going to, while you talking. All right,
you
go.
better text Sabrina right now.
No, she don't need her ego any higher.
No, it's not ego. You can't say it's ego when she's right, though. She's right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, what's your price? Are you going to tell us the price target?
I'm going to tell you the price target. Just let me do my stupid math. I grew up in New York City public schools, y'all. It wasn't the best. Wow, we got a weekly squeeze here. Shoot. Team, I could see $80, $100 here on Blink.
All right, say that again. Go.
Blink price targets between $80 and $100. Definitely all-time highs in the weekly here. Yeah. I say Blink, even maybe well over $100. Here's the thing, right? I don't ever see the ChargePoint stations, but I have seen the Blink stations, right? That's why I've always liked Blink. So yeah, Blink over $100. Blink over $100. Okay. I know Mark Monroe likes the leaps. I typically don't really fool with the leaps, but I make an exception. Look at the options here. Look at the volume here. The volume's up 1,100%. Disgusting. The options are up 11, not options. The volume today is up 1,100%. There has been no volume day like this in such a long time.
Are you going to tell us the price target?
I told him already.
I know Mark Monroe likes the
Oh, you're playing. Oh, I see. Oh, Megan's got the YouTube up. I'm here getting confused. Sorry about that. So yeah, price targets on Blink. Okay, I know this is super ballsy, right? Yeah, let's get above 50. All-time high 65, 80, and 100. F it. Blink to the moon. Blink wants to be to the moon. Okay, man. Team, that's it right there. So, Megan, any last words?
Nope, I don't have anything. Check out brooklyntraders.net, and I also pinned to the top the Cirilla sparkling tea that you can go to Amazon. It's got some good reviews, so just click the link, take you there, and get the whatever flavor you want. brooklyntraders.net. Otherwise, we will see you on Wednesday.
All right, y'all. Thanks, Megan. Thank you so much. Please follow Megan, y'all. Give her all her flowers. And team, thank you. God bless. Take care. All right. Blink is ready. Blink wants all the smoke. $100 price target on Blink. You heard it first. Brooklyn Traders. Don't be fooling around here, y'all. Blink wants all the noise. Blink is ready to go. Blink is ready. I cannot believe this chart. Why did I allow Blink to go up 24% without me getting into it today? How did this happen? I wanna slap somebody. How'd y'all let me not buy Blink? I need somebody to blame. I should just blame myself, right? Look at this Blink chart today. Look at this chart. Look at Blink right here. You blink and you might miss it. Ooh. Bars, look at that. Disgusting move on Blink today. Oh my goodness. Alright, y'all. God bless. Take care, y'all. Thanks for supporting, y'all. God bless. God bless everybody. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Take care.